Heck yeah, Dush, I see you. Awesome. We are back for some new chances. Of course, welcome back to Sodi Pop right here on YouTube. We're ready to get some new chances. I'm wearing a new sweater today, and we're ready. I want to not knock my little house plant over there. I have this cute little plant I got from this like flower shop. We'll see if it survives. How's it going? How's it going, Dush? Let's back for some new chances. Thank you so much for watching. We are here for another live stream with Kraven. Crazy Kraven is back up to his antics. So, to recap the stories thus far, Kraven captured the Spider-Man, shot him in the face, buried him. He became the Spider-Man. He hunted down bad guys ruthlessly. Spider-Man just yesterday, dug himself up from that grave and didn't take a shower, went and saw Mary Jane. They made sweet love and then put back on. And Mary Jane was the one getting out of the bathroom. He wasn't. So I'm just assuming he didn't take a shower yet. He still hasn't washed his costume. And now he's back out patrolling the streets, trying to find Crazy Kraven in his black suit. Hey, looking good. Thanks, man. I got the new threads. The new threads with the Z. Actually, oh man, I woke up in the middle of last night. I wasn't feeling well, and it was just so weird. And I have 3 cats, so I have one that always visits me, but all 3 of them were like coming in and constantly like touching me and stuff. I was like, oh, come on. End up all right, totally fine, but just waking up in the middle of last night wasn't fun. So where are we going to go from here? So this is a 30,000 drop. It has been, I've also had reports of it being tough to get drops in general. A lot of my group, like families and friends that are in my like kind of texting group, they're saying like, yeah, I haven't gotten anything this time. And usually someone gets something inside that group. So it is surprising to see that no one's getting anything. That's probably a good thing for usage and people, and that's probably a good thing for the OMI token. You know, we are expecting migration from the Go platform fully into Ethereum, and for that to happen soon. And then with that, probably exchanges. So we can go ahead and look at the OMI price today. So Bitcoin price today, let's reload this. All right, it is reloaded. I just want to make sure I have my chat up so I can see you. All right, Bitcoin is down past 40,000, so it did break that 40,000 level at 38. And so we will see. Everything is down a decent amount today. I think the stock market did pretty well yesterday in the morning. Then it just got crushed. So not surprising to see crypto down as well. Let's go ahead and look at the OMI token, because I think that was defying odds a little bit. Is it still doing it this morning? Not sure. Still doing pretty darn well. So we look at the 7-day trajectory here, and it's up overall. Let's look at the 1 month. So we can see going back to the 1st of January, it is up. And this is where one of those things where patience pays. So if you are buying OMI token, what's really nice about crypto marketplaces is that you can just put in $100 or something, let's say $1,000, and say you put in a limit order, which you essentially tell the exchange, I want to buy at this price and only this price. So I want to buy at 0.006, and then you just kind of set it and wait. And that's what I like to do. Oops, opening my Pellegrino. And so that would have been a good option in the past day, because the overall crypto market will always affect what OMI is doing. Now, if OMI launches on Coinbase and a bunch of other exchanges, in the short term, that might not matter too much, just might skyrocket, and then have like a new low level that it goes to, that we will certainly see though. All right, cool. So Dush, I think we're gonna get this drop. I think it's about time. I also ordered a new phone. I think I told you, I usually do my drops on my iPad. A lot easier, really nice for comic reading experience. I've had it for several years now. I have an iPhone 7 Plus, which is from 2016. I hate getting new phones. Before that, I had an iPhone 5 or something. I hate upgrading phones just because if it still works, it still works. I don't see the point. Plus, I'd rather put money into investing or something else. And so my phone was finally feeling sluggish. iOS 15 feeling sluggish. I was like, it's just not doing it. Plus, in addition, there's always in the back of my mind like the AR experience. I want to do a lot of stuff with AR, and the experience on those new phones, whether it be Android, Apple, or the new iPads, they have like the LiDAR detector on them, the laser detector, which makes it map out the room in real time, which old stuff doesn't. You're just like, kind of estimating where things are. So it's like super, super solid as to where everything is. And the cameras are insane on those. So I'm selfishly, well, not selfishly, I mean, this is something for me, but I'm really excited about that aspect of it. So I'm really excited to have that for like the VeVe-ness of it. It'll be really cool. Plus the screen is really quite beautiful. 120 hertz refresh rate, which will make my clicking, make these little fingers even faster. We'll get it real good. Yeah, but you gotta treat yourself, man. Yep, you're right, Dush. You're right. I do gotta treat myself sometimes. Um, and I do. I'm not opposed to that 100%. Let's go check out on see how these NFTs are doing. The cool thing with my NFT tracker, I'm not gonna show my portfolio and stuff, but if you build a portfolio in this, it tells you how many MCP points you're getting per day. With that being said, they're like changing MCP and how that might work. So I actually want to go and let's go look at the medium because I think they introduced new levels for the MCP and everything. So let's see, blog and updates probably. Yes. So no, this is the 1.0. This one was released a while ago. I don't think they have anything in addition there. We want the staking rewards, but I've heard the highest level now used to be $10,000 worth of OMI. I think it's gonna be $50,000 worth of OMI, which if you have $10,000 today or several $1,000s today worth of OMI, in the near future, if it launches on Coinbase and some bigger exchanges, that will probably be $50,000 worth of OMI, and you'll be able to have one of the higher staking levels. And I imagine if you stake that much, there should be some pretty good rewards or pretty good options for things that you get. I really hope there is. So that's going to be very, very sweet. I'm excited for that. As we get ready, what time is it? 7:41. So we're getting close. Let's go back down here to today's drop. Some really lovely covers. The original artwork. I do like the part 5. I do like this custom artwork. And then we saw the secret rare. Now yesterday, again, I did tweet, and I looked last night. I didn't look this morning, but I did tweet out a reminder that there was a flippening. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There was a flippening here of the Fantastic Four number 13, the ultra rare, flip the secret rare. The secret rare was at 930 and the ultra rare was at almost 3,000. This did even out a lot more since my tweet. Maybe that brought attention to it. So this dropped down around to 1.5K, 1K, and then the secret rare went up a little bit past 1K, and then a whole bunch more. See, there's only 27 listed here of the of the rare, and a whole bunch this doubled or almost tripled in listings. There's up to like 60 or 70 listings because that probably got around a little bit. I know Cavell retweeted that tweet, and I'm sure people were trying to take profit because they had bought it really low, or they got it on the drop and they weren't expecting too much out of it. Like, sweet, I can get some gems. So very smart of them. But that had dropped. This one had dropped down to like 400 and then went back up to around 5. So I'm not sure where that is at this morning. Can't see the prices. The market's closed. Could I check prices on this? Yeah, but I don't think these are super accurate. Let's just see for shits and giggles what they have. Josh. Yeah, I might gonna invest in OMI, but I almost 18 over 1 month, so I will be investing more in crypto. but I got to get into VeVe since you don't have to do an ID check. Yeah, and that's good that you're almost 18, because I think once you can pull your money out, they're going to do KYC, which means you're going to have to pull your money out, you're going to have to enter in your social security number, your bank information. Essentially, they need to make sure you're a real person. And part of KYC is AML. It's called anti-money laundering. And you have to do that with exchanges as well, and Robinhood and any other financial organization. And I'm not sure how that's going to work for under 18-year-olds. Maybe you can have like a parent's account. I'm sure there's a way to withdraw if you have a parent or someone over 18. But I will be curious to see how that works, and that might limit a lot of scammers from trying to exit out. That being said, a lot of them probably exit out by trying to sell their gems on the side and taking a little hit on the side. You know, maybe they're selling it for 20% less than gems are worth. So, but good. It's cool. You're getting there. Let's see. Okay, so it says the rare variant is 264, the ultra rare is 1210, and the secret rare is 1,000. So those might be the prices right now. We will see shortly. So, all right, we are doing well. What time is it? 7:45. I want to make sure I'm paying attention to that. I have not made any big moves recently. Recently as in last night. So the most recent thing I did buy a rare, which might have been a mistake. I did buy it at like 500. So of the hero of this variant, I definitely FOMO'd in. I probably should use my better judgment and gotten a better price and waited. I had considered maybe flipping it, maybe not. I don't know. I do think it's going to be worth something in the future, definitely, because it is the first ever variant cover, and that is a big deal, especially for collectors. So I think both the ultra rare and rare, if you're a collector, you're going to get both of them. That would be amazing. And oh, where are your images, buddy? Okay. And that will be good. Other than that, I bought the common of all of these so far. So that's why I'm with those. I'm just going to hold on to them. If they take off crazy, yeah, I'm not sure. Trying to get a portfolio before I'm 18 with VeVe. Got to go to work, so I'll be gone for a sec. Okay, cool, Dush. Enjoy your work. Hopefully it is fulfilling, or you earn some money. That's the important part about work, right? Earning money so you can invest. I know for me, the way I think about investing is I've wasted plenty of money on silly things. So why not waste it on a chance to actually make more? And it's done awesome. It's done super well for me. Very, very exciting. All right, so we have the Invisible Woman, Sue Storm. Her common is going for 73, looks like. Again, take these prices with a grain of salt. Her uncommon, 78. Rare, I'm interested in always the animated. So the secret rare, 520 and 1650. And then we also have, it's not up yet, but I want to go to VeVe's Medium, because they did just announce another Batman statue. It looks really cool. We can maybe look at the physical one. So they will have Batman battling Killer Croc. If you've ever played the Arkham Asylum game or Arkham Asylum games, Killer Croc is awesome in those. I remember you're wandering in the sewers and he pops up, and it's just such like a fun game. I think Killer Croc in particular is in the first Batman game, Arkham Asylum. Then Arkham City, I don't know if he reappears. He probably does. I don't remember. And then the third one was not made by Rocksteady, and the fourth one, they went back, was made by Rocksteady. I forget what the fourth one is called. But I remember that had Batmobile, and people were like, they liked it, they didn't. I still haven't played that fourth one. I played the first and second that I loved. The third I played, didn't beat. And then, yeah. So this is going to be cool. I'm really excited for this. How much will it be? We'll see. Batman versus Killer Croc. This is the first battle statue. And a lot of these collectibles, they have like these big dioramas that are just amazing. Checking the stream on mobile. Nice. hopefully it translates to mobile very nicely. Thank you, Dash. Yes, so a lot of these, there's an X-Men one where they're battling the Sentinels, and there's all the X-Men there, and it's the big like boss Sentinel, or they're battling like 3 Sentinels, and you can put all like a diorama, you can put them together. It's like huge, it's a huge thing. If I had like my own little, like a place where I had myself, my girlfriend couldn't look, maybe I would have that, but she would just be probably so disappointed in me for having all that stuff all around. However, I definitely would build a Harry Potter village out of Legos and make it both for Halloween time and then Christmas time. And I know she would be down with that too. So, yes, I'm excited for this battle statue. Hmm. Um, I'm curious if they're gonna have variants. I'm curious how many editions they're gonna have. I'm curious how much it's gonna cost. I mean, it's gonna cost what it's gonna cost. It's probably gonna be like 60 to 100 gems. That's my assumption. Will it just be one version? Probably. If they're only doing this. Maybe they'll do a couple battle statues, but they only announced this one. So the reason I say probably this version is because DC, and it says DC, it doesn't say DC Direct. DC and DC Direct are like 2 separate licenses. I think DC Direct is what Todd McFarlane runs. So that's interesting. It just says DC, which is cool. This is the first time we've seen just DC, maybe. I'll have to look at some of their older posts, but I think this might be the first time that's been on here. This could be DC Direct once they release the Medium article and everything. I don't know. But that is going to be really cool. It's going to be beautiful. And normally with DC statues, they only have the one version. They don't have a gold version and a black and white and all this stuff. You too, man. I hope you get it. I'll change up the tactics this time because we haven't been getting it. So I'm going to say, I hope you get it. Usually I say the opposite, but let's be positive. Remember, be yourself. Be yourself. Okay. This battle statue is going to be amazing. One of the first kind of like dioramas. And yeah, this is going to be really cool to have. So I'm excited for that. I will be buying this one on the market. Hopefully it's not several thousand gems. That would suck. But I will. I'm going to do it. Well, if it's several thousand, I won't. Because I don't know. I'd rather probably have a Disney Golden moment. We will see also Todd. I want to see how the Todd Batman is doing. Because I checked that out. It was like down to 10K last night. I'm not selling any of my Todd Batman. I did propose a question on Twitter. I was asking, you could essentially trade one Todd Batman right now for a Mickey hat and a Superman. And probably a little more. Which, I would say the Superman and Mickey hat are both also really good. So yeah, Todd Batman is down to 10K, got up all the way to 13, which isn't bad. I mean, remember, in the beginning of January, it started at like 3,000. So this is really, really amazing that it's come this far. So it's more than tripled in price over 20 days. And it's just down just a little bit, as most NFTs are today. It's been, the entire market's kind of been going up and down. So it's done really, really well for itself. Super excited about that. And then we also have the Kraven actor was casted, Aaron Taylor Johnson, which I wanted to look at what he looks like, because I'm not familiar with who he is. I'm just gonna look up Aaron Taylor Johnson. What else has he been in? Oh, this guy. He's awesome. He's from that one. I didn't recognize him with the beard. He was in that one. Oh, come on, stupid Pinterest, really. He was in that one. What was it? It was a superhero movie, something bad, or it's in Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass was the movie. Oh my God, that movie is so good. Kick-Ass and Kick-Ass 2, where he's like a superhero, but he plays one. Oh, and okay, all right. I'm putting this all together. So him without the beard really ties it together. he was in Kick-Ass. He played Kick-Ass, and he just got his butt kicked so much that he like lost feeling. And there's no like actual superheroes in it, but they're battling like they are superheroes. So really good movie, a really graphic. It's an R-rated movie for sure. And then he plays Pietro, I guess, and I didn't even recognize him at all in the Marvel universe. But yeah, awesome. He would be a great Kraven. He's a good actor. I like him a lot. A little bit boring as Pietro, as the Quicksilver in the Marvel universe, but that movie, I will say, definitely one of my least favorite Marvel movies. And they really didn't develop the characters super well of Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver in that movie. So Quicksilver was in it for just a quick second, and they can definitely make him look way different as Kraven. So I don't think it would conflict at all with how he looked as Quicksilver. And it'd be cool to see him back. He's a really good actor. Kind of wasted in that movie, to be honest. I will be honest. All right, 7:54. Let's make sure to get ready for this drop. Open the app. Let's get going. Make sure my girlfriend's up as always. Oh, yes, I hear her. Okay, cool. We are good to go. Good to go, good to go. Ooh, I should probably close the door so you guys don't hear noises. All right. We are back on 5 minutes until drop. Let's make sure. Good to go. Cool. All right. So 5 minutes till drop. We are ready for this. Let's put on the world clock. Remember, you are about 15 to 20 seconds ahead of me, so don't miss the drop by looking at my world clock. This is the one coming out on Sunday, 8 a.m. Ah, you guys, you're making me wake up early on the weekend. How dare you? So yes, we will, of course, have a live stream for this one as well. Tito420, welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, good luck to you too. We're gonna get this one. I feel it. And I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. Okay. Just a few minutes left here. Getting ready for the drop. So again, apparently they have casted Aaron Taylor Johnson as Kraven, who played Kick-Ass and played Quicksilver in Marvel. Kick-Ass is an awesome movie. Both 1 and 2 I really enjoyed. And then let's see if they have any Fantastic Four casting. Let's see if there's any update on this. I know they were rumors. There's a rumor of John Krasinski being cast as the leading man as Mr. Fantastic. Is this just rumors? Rumors. Okay. Okay, these are John Krasinski. Will play. That's awesome. Says will play. Rami Malek in talks to play Silver Surfer. He'd be good. He's a really good actor. He's a Mr. Robot. Lena Headey, Lucia von Bardas. Hida Arbach will play Lucia von Bardas. Okay, so maybe those are... I don't know the character Lucia von Bardas. Lucia von Bardas, Marvel. Not familiar with that character. Or 616, that's where 616 is where all the stuff takes place. Latvian politician who served Prime Minister Dr. Victor von Doom. Okay, so she's part of the Dr. Doom squad. Sweet. All right, couple minutes left. Getting ready. Tito420, we got this. All right, so who else? Terry Crews. He makes sense for the thing. Norman Reedus. Okay, these are all just these are all just rumors. So debunked. Yeah, so I think, yeah, Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, that could be, or sorry, John Krasinski as Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic. That would be an amazing casting. And we'll see for the rest of them. These are just rumors, so I'm not going to go through all of them. Ryan Gosling as Silver Surfer. Yeah, so we will see. These are all just rumors. I don't think there's any update. They're supposed to announce casting soon, hopefully. Okay, we're under a minute. Let's get to it. Ooh. My girlfriend texted me, already awake. Cool. A few seconds left. Good luck, everybody. What's up? No, think of the initial. Let's try and get a rebound. I've not gotten a single one this week. Wow. I have a feeling, especially with the rise in prices, there are a lot of people coming onto the app, which is a good thing overall. You know, it's good for everyone. And this is without even any major. I mean, you could argue there's been major announcements, but this is without any major announcements as far as, you know, new Disney, Pokemon, or anything. I know there's been some videos surfaced about Pokemon and partners with Niantic. We can actually watch some of that. I think Randy Chavez had posted something yesterday, so I think we should watch that after I'm done clicking this here, and we can see what is up with that news, because it makes sense as far as AR is concerned. There's like really nothing, nothing other than even Pokemon Go is not really. Yeah, you can use that in AR, but it like kills your battery and stuff. So most people don't do full AR where they can like, oh, move around. I mean, you have to a little bit. That's how it works. But other than that, there's really not anything in AR that's available or really cool at all quite yet. The only other one is VeVe. So it makes sense that they're in talks with Apple because there's some really cool stuff in AR. And it makes sense that they would be involved with Niantic, especially if they have the Pokemon license, because they'd be involved with AR. Maybe they're involved with the modeling and trying to understand the modeling and taking the modeling that Niantic has in 3D and putting that into VeVe in some way. I would hope that in many ways it might be a little more detailed. And I hope they get the sizing right on a lot of these Pokemon. You know, that's been a big thing in the games. They'll have Wailord like just float behind you like a little blimp, and he's supposed to be massive. A lot like Rayquaza. A lot of these big legendary Pokemon are like little babies. So hopefully they get the sizing right and all that. I'll be really curious. Also, I hope they are Pokemon cards. Even if they're not, I don't care. I'm gonna try and buy as many as I can. I don't know. Well, we will see. That's gonna be. I mean, I'm sure hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people will go for those drops. It will be a bloodbath to try and get those. And then hopefully I can buy one in the aftermarket, because I'm assuming it's going to be very difficult to get those. Just like it is to get these. Only 30,000 copies, and you know, probably 100, 150,000, if not even more, going for this. I mean, the fact I haven't been able to get one, which I've typically had really good fortune getting these, says a lot. And the same with my entire group. So, and everyone pretty much in chat as well. Tito420, Dash, I think you're at work. But anyone else, let me know if you received one, if you're able to get one. I'm trying to get one. Rebound, see if that can happen. So hopefully around 8:04. We'll be coming up any second now. Just keep on clicking. That's my only strategy. That's my only hope. Keep on clicking. Just switch to 8:04. All right. Let's go back here. Let's play Randy. My voice cracked. Let's go ahead and play Randy's video. Let's see. Actually, I'll look it up over here. Let's do this. So Randy Chavez. Randy Cha. Oh my gosh, of course it doesn't already have it like auto-populated. Silly YouTube, okay. Let's click on his channel. Ah, here we go. No, yeah, it's a full hour live stream. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, I don't want to be on that full hour live stream. I think Cavell also talked about it. Let's see if he... Man, this guy, Cavell releases like 20 videos a day.
The VeVe-verse.
Okay. He doesn't really play the video though.
Well, before we do, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn
for games, treasure hunts.
Here we go.
Be sure to drop.
Turn this up. Well, if you can hear it. No luck with any of the comics. Damn, Tito 420. Same, man. I'm keep clicking here. So let's watch this, see what's going on. This is Alfred Kahn. He just became like active on Twitter. I believe that's his Twitter account.
That thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you stay updated with everything going on. Now let's get into it. Literally share this video. Share it. Like I would get everybody pumped in the community, yo. Share it. You're gonna have to really listen. This might be low in comparison to me. Like the video is really low.
You might be having good double audio. Sorry, I had my...
We're gonna develop all these wonderful games, treasure hunts. Remember Pokemon Go? We're doing our version of Pokemon Go with the same team that did Pokemon Go. Imagine having to find collectibles, every place you live, and then you can either buy them or maybe you get them for free, depending on how lucky you are. We're going to develop all these wonderful games, treasure hunts. Remember,
so it's replaying. Did you just hear what he just said? They're doing their own version of Pokemon Go with the team who made
Yeah, that's pretty freaking huge. They have Pokemon. Like, we know that. Come on. How could they not? So, I mean, now Niantic, again, they've done more stuff than just Pokemon Go. That's what they're known for, but... And again, I talked about AR. There's like two companies. There's Niantic, and then VeVe has good AR. There's like IKEA. IKEA has AR, but there's nothing else with really AR. So it's a super smart world of like companies that do it well, and especially for entertainment. There's like a few of them that do it well. VeVe, one of them. Niantic, the other one. There might be a couple others that I don't know of, but that's pretty much it, So obviously they're going to cross each other's paths and they're probably going to work together. And that makes a lot of sense. It doesn't necessarily mean there's Pokemon, but come on, there's Pokemon. It's happening. 121, the Pokemon Arceus Legends releases, I think, the 29th. Let's just double check that. And they're supposed to be changing they're changing kind of the gameplay and stuff of Pokemon finally. I'm skeptical. I just, I've been burned so many times. I've wanted to believe. Even this recent Diamond and Pearl remake, fun, but they made the Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, and they had a lot of improvements in there that they did with essentially Pokemon Red and Blue that they didn't keep in the Diamond and Pearl remix, which made no sense. So I don't know. Pokemon Company makes some really weird decisions, especially for such an insanely profitable thing. Okay, so Arceus Legends. I'm trying to do this all with one hand since I'm still clicking. Release. 28th, so not 29th, 20th. So coming up pretty soon. You know, they could be timing something with this. I hope they're not. I hope they don't release it this early. Why? I want some more time to save up. And secondly, they haven't hit exchanges and stuff yet. However, because it's at the end of this month, you know, the final migration is supposed to be happening pretty soon, which who knows if it will. It'll probably be moved back. If they time that all together, again, I can't imagine them timing that all together. That'd be insane for the team. But if they do, they might. When is Pokemon Day? Because there is a Pokemon Day. Pokemon Day. Okay, so that's February 27th. You know, that could be something that would be reasonable as well. Celebrating Pokemon Day. They always do something for that, so that could be it. It could be, and I imagine they would have a Pokemon Direct, which Nintendo usually does, and they could probably during that Pokemon Direct, I would imagine Pokemon would announce its own NFTs and not just VeVe. You know, Pokemon itself wouldn't be quiet about its own NFTs, which is insane. Think about Pokemon NFTs going out to the entire Nintendo community, you know, millions and millions and millions of gamers who love Pokemon and watch those streams as well. Holy effing hell. Damn. It's gonna be insane. We'll never get a drop again. Like, good luck. But it'll be insane. So try and buy some good stuff now. Be patient. We still don't know. We still don't know when. If I were running the company, I would save Pokemon until we had exchanges and stuff, because I think it's a little bit wasted if we're not on more, if Omi token isn't on more exchanges and they're not ready for that mass of people to come on, because there will be a mass of people to come on when that happens. That is for sure. All right, still no luck. Clicking away. We'll go till tons of voice cracks today. We'll go till 8:12, which we're almost at. Yeah, not getting rebounds, not getting nothing. Just dry well. Just I'm fishing in a pond with no fish. Trying to scoop through. Okay, it's 8:12. We can go back to being, oh, I have my cord that I connect my iPad with, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'll stop clicking for entertainment's sake. We'll go back here, probably read the comic as well, because we last picked up Spider-Man just rose from the grave, and I think he's ready to kick the crap out of Kraven, to be honest. So he almost killed him, or so what Spider-Man thought is like, oh, do you shoot me? And he just thought that Spider-Man's thinking that Kraven just shot him with his potions and stuff. It wasn't necessarily that he killed him, but he just buried him alive. Because Kraven is like an honorable hunter. He doesn't like to do, he likes to do bare hands and stuff. He doesn't like to use guns and stuff. So yeah, we will see. Okay, so let me grab my cord very quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna play some music for a second, just so you're not listening to dead air. Boom diggity. 1 second, let me grab my cord. So here's an interesting thing. So I play the music that I play is from Stream Beats. It's royalty free and all that stuff. So I won't get doxxed. I do pay for a service on my regular videos. You'll hear some more upbeat music and stuff. So I do pay for a service called MusicBed. It's really not that expensive per year, but it has some cooler stuff to be able to use to make sure it's entertaining. But I just learned, so this is by Harris Heller. He is a YouTuber. He runs Alpha Gaming, and he does a lot of Twitch stuff and YouTube tips and all that stuff. And he used to be, I think he used to be on Vine. He used to make music content with his now wife. And so what he did is Stream Beats. He makes a ton of money off Stream Beats. So he hired producers and he made hundreds of tracks, made them royalty free, put them on Spotify and stuff. And because they get played so much, they get like each song gets played, you know, because it's just on a loop like 20 times by just one streamer and they're streaming for hours. He gets paid so much every month because he's the owner of Stream Beats and he has like hundreds of tracks that are just constantly on rotation from different streamers. Super, super smart, super like big brain move. Like just really good on him, like really good use of his time and money. So I don't know, I just want to call that out. I didn't know that's how it worked. I was wondering, I'm like, he must make some money off of this. Oh yeah, he kills it. And he was saying he like broke even after a few months and now he's just making money doing nothing. You know, the music's already made, it's already out there, and then he can just add a little bit more by more. And all he does is he hires producers, probably tells them what he wants, and then they go back and forth a little bit, and then the songs are done, the producers get paid, and then he puts them out for us. So awesome. I just heard that story not too long ago, and I thought that was super cool. Let me put my face back on because I am going to go ahead and make sure my iPad can be displayed. Let me know. Tito420 doesn't look like you got it. Dush, hopefully you get one. If anyone else is in the chat, say hi. Let me know if you got one. I'm super curious. There's been big old goose eggs for almost everyone I know. I don't know really anyone who's gotten any of these drops. Here we go. We are back on schedule. Boom. So 816. I am sure the market is not open yet. That is fine. Got my Sodi pop bubbles in the background. Market, yeah, not open yet. This will probably be another one that I'm patient for. I'll just want to see the prices. Let's see, Amazing Spider-Man 294. Let's go ahead and read this bad boy. Amazing Spider-Man 294. Oops. So the Amazing Spider-Man, there's a lot of these. Webber Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man. So remember, Amazing Spider-Man #1 is on the app right now. Amazing Spider-Man. Just Amazing Spider-Man. You know what? It should be in my library. Yeah, here we go. There you go, the Amazing Spider-Man. There's so many issues. So 294, right? Give me scrolling for a little bit. Scrolling. 294. It's interesting they just have it in one big list. Oops, no. Going through all these comics, I definitely want to check out all of them. It only takes like 10 minutes to read these or 11 minutes to read these, so it's really quick. 293, 294. So 293 is also in this list. 294. Let's read this while we wait for the market to open. All right. Lightning crashes over the city. Spider-Man. Spider drops. The rat. They said my mother was insane. A woman of rare breeding, true nobility, and a tender heart. Karoom! Driven out of Russia by the Trotsky. Oh, it's driven out of Russia by the Trotskys and the Lenins. Driven to America, where she was overwhelmed by the poverty, the filth, the utter mundanity of life here. Finally locked away like an animal, trapped, abused, terrified. So he has that beast guy trapped that ate that woman a couple of comics ago. Oh, he has him trapped in a shock cage. And my father, his spirit broken, allowed it. Ah! He's getting shocked. And I, just a child, could only watch as helpless as she was. Nope. As she was. They said my mother was insane. That she took her own life. They lied. Ooh. Spider-Man drops. In behind. Her life was stolen from her. Spider-Man drops a little bit lower in behind him. Stolen. By the spider. What? Spider-Man was involved? With his mother? No. And Kraven notices Spider-Man there. Again, the unshowered Spider-Man. Kraven. Spider-Man. Oh, I see now. I understand in a way I could never before. This costumed adventure called Spider-Man is just a man. And yet within him something more. Something great. Something awful. You've gone too far this time, Kraven. The essence of my demon that brought Russia to ruin. You robbed me of my 2 weeks of my life, you animal. The demon that destroyed my father consumed my mother. 2 weeks! Crack! Spider-Man punches him in the face. The demon, I have at long last. As he coughs up some blood. Defeated. Oh. Yes, yes, I hear you. I understand it's almost time. But not yet. Not yet. Not till my victory is complete, and we will only be complete. I'm going to make you hurt. I'm going to make you suffer. I'm going to... When he understands, hit me again if you like, Spider-Man. Hit me 100 times. I won't resist. I won't fight. There's no reason to fight. But if he doesn't understand, don't you see? I finally won. I've killed you, Spider-Man. Buried you. And after I've killed you, lightning crashes outside, I took your place. Ah! The guy gets shocked in the cage again. You've drugged me, Kraven, threw me into a state simulating death. You could just as well have been dead had I wished it. I only allowed you to live. Ah! The guy getting shocked again. So that you can know that I killed you. That in donning your costume, in replacing you, I proved myself in all ways. Ah! You're superior. That's pretty messed up. Kraven cracks me up. He's like naked again in a loincloth. This guy is funny. This man is confused, but the spider comprehends. I feel his awe, his reverence, his submission. But it is part of the dance, part of the plan for the man to comprehend as well. So I'll show him the truth, and when we finally share it, we'll both be free. Follow me, Spider-Man. You just expect me to... You have special senses that warn you of danger, so you know that there's no trap waiting below. Come with me. Alright. He hesitates. He comes. What else can he do? How calm I feel, how peaceful, as if something inside of me, some knot, some tangle of fear or anger, and so much more has been finally untied. Spider-Man's following him. All these years fleeing Russia, suffocating in America, finding release, finding honor in the jungle. All of these years I've never known peace or calm, or that elusive thing called happiness. But I feel as if I can know it now, and there's a nearby, just outside perhaps, hidden in the patter of the rain, the drumbeat of the thunder. Peace, calm, happiness, an ending soon. Vermin. Yes, your old foe, Vermin. So Vermin is the guy locked in the cage. The newspapers have been calling him the cannibal killer. But we know what he really is, don't we? The perfect fusion of man and animal, a vile, tormented, beautiful beast. that I have beaten and captured. I could feel him out there, Spider-Man. I could touch his soul. I knew what role he had to play in our little game. Ah! As Vermin screams. Out, out! Please, let me out! He was the final test, the final proof. You were unable to defeat him alone and Captain America could barely do it together, but I defeated him. Look at him, whimpering, terrified, pathetic little mouse. And I did it. No, no, burn me, hurt, burn, no anymore, please. Crawling upward, the man filled with compassion for the cowering beast, the spider delighting in the vermin's torment. Fire, 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 fire. But, of course, all Vermin knows that Spider-Man hunted, defeated, captured, humiliated him, and the very sight of that black costume, those white eyes, Spider-Man, oh no, drives the little mouse wild. Ah! He keeps on getting shocked by the cage. Don't hurt me again! So, the man behind the mask does what he can to alleviate the mouse's pain. Thwip! Then skitters back down the wall. Spider-Man takes the torch out of Vermin's cage that was thrown in there, turning his rage upon me, as if I were to blame for all this. What a monumental joke. It was in the jungles that I was first began to understand the ways of the spirits and demons of the ravenous spider. And tonight I finally see even a man inhabited by spider is ignorant. Kraven, if it devours the ways. I've had it with you. You hear me? You think you can just turn my life inside out and then stand there grinning like some brain-damaged gorilla? Well, you can't. Poor man, possessed by the entity responsible for human suffering, world chaos, and he doesn't even know it. I was as naive once before I left the corrupted excuse of a civilization behind, before I found the honor and dignity I lost when my country, my parents, fell to the spider. In the primitive wilds of Africa, hear me, spider, hear me, man. Hear the bellow of the elephant, the roar of the lions, the triumph of Kraven. Whoops, went too far. My triumph frightens you, doesn't it? Out there, still a world out there for you to torture and feed upon, entrails to chew up, minds to spit out. Shut up! You know the game is over, and you've lost. Whoa! Kraven falls down, but you know what you have no longer. But you know that you no longer have Kraven in your power, that you not only scares you, but it saddens you, and in some strange inexplicable way, it saddens me too. Kraven touches Spider-Man's chin, oh so gently. Chrome! Thunder outside. You recoil, why? Does my affection embarrass you? Spider-Man hits Kraven's hand off his chin, because we all think it's kind of weird. No, it's not that. It's just that this game isn't quite done. Not yet. Clink. Kraven hit something on the machine. It's not enough to display the truth. The truth must be set free, experienced firsthand. No! As Vermin falls from his cage as it opens below. This is the final Spider-Man. You expect me to fight... This is the final Spider-Man. You expect me to fight him, don't you? Fight for your amusement? No, for my emancipation. Well, I won't do it. Please, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Vermin, this is your chance, Spider-Man. Oh, Vermin, this is your chance. Spider-Man beat you down, hurt you in the way you've never been hurt before. Don't let him get away with it. Don't let him think he's better, stronger than you are. Hurt him back, Vermin. You owe to yourself, all of us. Hurt him back. Vermin leaps at Spider-Man. Hurt him, Vermin. Vermin, don't you see he's using you? Making a fool out of you? Liar! You made a fool out of me. And in hurting him, in defeating him. No, Vermin, it wasn't me. It was Kraven, my costume, mimicking my powers. Liar! You'll make him see. I'm gonna tear you up. I'm gonna rip your heart. I killed the Spider-Man. I became the spider. I vanquished the one foe the spider couldn't. Vermin knocks over a big flaming thing. All the years, all the shame. Lightning crackling outside. Erased. No, Vermin, I'm not going. Ah! Vermin slashes at Spider-Man. Honor, so long sought, so long elusive, will be restored. How old I suddenly feel. All right, if that's the way you want it. How utterly tired. That's gonna be the way it's gonna be. Spider-Man punches Vermin. The game was a good one, Spider-Man to Spider to man. But it was a very, very long one. That's the way it's gonna be. Spider-Man hits Vermin again. They said my mother. He shot me. He buried me. He buried me. Do you know what it's like, you stupid, disgusting animal? Spider-Man backhands Vermin. Do you know what that's like? Outside, we have a mouse and a spider. Spider-Man rears up to hit Vermin. No. The disappointment in Kraven's face. Lightning outside. Oh. The mouse eats the spider. And Vermin leaps upon Spider-Man in his moment of weakness. Crack. Croom. Crack. It was insane. Croom. Uh-oh. Spidey senses tingling. Now, Spider-Man, I'm gonna eat you alive. No. He's hit by... Oh. Ah. He's stung in the hand by a knife, pinning him to what looks like stone or an elephant. The point has been made. Your work is done. Go. As Kraven dismisses Vermin. Go? Go. Free! Kraven, you just can't let him go. He killed before. He'll kill again, no matter... Shh. Vermin jumps out the window. Despite there is alive in him, there will undoubtedly be others to rise up in opposition, but it's no longer my concern. Let me help you. My spider is gone, now there's only a man. As Vermin rushes off into the night, a good man, I think. How strange that I haven't been able to see that till now. No matter. I do see, and seeing Spider-Man, I thank you, and I bless you. If one such as Kraven can give blessings. Kraven, I don't understand. And there's one final thing I see. Something I don't think I was capable of seeing till now. Every man has a spider, and perhaps I be afraid to go. Just like that? Go? A man like you won't let Vermin run loose. Go, follow your conscience. After all you think you've done, do you really think I'm gonna... I have been yours. Go. While you go merrily along, hunting, ruining lives, using people to... After all these years, I'm surely know that I'm a man of my word. And I gave you my word. From this night forward, Kraven the Hunter will never hunt again. I'll be back. I don't doubt it. Every man, every woman, every notion, every age in its spider, you have been mine. What the burden, what in honor. Kraven looks out into the night, and Spider-Man zips away in his web line with a solemn grin on his face. Spider-Man leaves, goes into the porthole. Goodbye. To probably hunt Vermin. How calm I feel, how peaceful. Market is open. Cool. And something inside me, some knots, some tangle of fear, anger, so much more, has finally been undone. All these years feeling Russia, suffocating in America, finding release, finding honor in the jungle. All these years, I've never known peace or calm in the elusive thing called happiness. But I feel as if now I can know, and it's nearby, outside perhaps, hidden in the patter of the rain, the drumbeat of the thunder. Peace, calm, happiness, and ending. Now. Kraven grabs a gun from... Oh no, Kraven seems to turn the gun on himself. They said my brother was insane. He puts the gun in his mouth. Lightning outside. Jesus. And then we see Kraven's family photo covered in blood. Kraven pulled the trigger. Kraven's last hunt. My lord. Let's go to the market. Ah, Christ almighty. Whoa. Woo! Kraven. So he became the spider. He got what he needed. And he followed his mother's footsteps. Market is open. Thank you, Tita420. You are a legend. Let's see. But he realized that Spider-Man, that's the whole point. He realized that Spider-Man was a good man. You know, nothing he had seen before. You know, in his heart, a good man. So 20 bucks for the common. Looks like the secret rare is 950, as we've seen before. And yeah, around 20, probably go up to 30, because let's look at the other ones. We got the Web of Spider-Man, the very first one in the series, around 20 as well. We also have the one with Vermin, the original Vermin. That one's around 20. So yeah, the common will probably settle around 20 or 30 gems. I will wait for that. I'll be just fine. Let's look at some prices on other stuff here. So the Journey into Mystery. Let's see where Journey into Mystery, the first appearance of Loki. That's around 90 gems right now. So nothing crazy. I don't think that's changed too much. The Fantastic Four, let's look at, again, this is the first cover, Fantastic Four 13, first appearance of the Watcher. The Ultra Rare has gone down in price, 1.6k. I think gone down as low as like 1.2 or 1,000. Fantastic Four, the Rare, went down below 400, but now it's back at 400, sitting strong. And then the Secret Rare is sitting above 1,000 at 1.2k, but still below the Ultra Rare, so it is still flipped, and it probably will remain flipped as well. Let's look here. We have Scarlet Spider, X-Men #1, really cool. I'm curious what X-Men #1 is at. 24 gems, so pretty cheap. It's a very cool. I like this one. I like the Ultra Rare with Wolverine brandishing his claws. He looks super cool. I also like the Secret Rare of this version. Only 730 for the Secret Rare. I mean, still expensive, but 730 compared to the rest of the Secret Rares. Thanos #13. Let's see what the common is. Around 25. I can see that going up. I don't know how much. Again, I think a lot of new users are going to come in. The common of Marvel Comics #1, 575. I know it went over 6 recently. And then the Ultra Rare, which I bought in a trade. I sold a... It's still a good trade, but I sold a Nightwing at like 2,000. I bought this at 1.3k, so overall I'm up more, but now Nightwing is like almost at 4k. He's killing it. I still have one Nightwing, fortunately. I got him off the drop a while ago. And then let's look at the Secret Rare. This is one of the most expensive ones in the app, 65,000. So yeah, so it dropped a little bit. The last one was 70,000 that I saw, but it's hard to see what's actually been sold if you can see at all. So some really good stuff. Prices are dropping / maintaining, so nothing crazy is happening quite yet that I've seen. Let's look at Wonder Woman really quick while we're here. 1.2k, so she's risen and has stayed there. Again, hasn't risen really past where she was initially. And yeah, I think that's about it. Let me know if there's anything else, any other questions you have. Otherwise, I'm gonna head out for today. We have live streams pretty much for the rest of the week. We just got an announcement on Sunday. We're having the first battle statue, which will be Killer Croc and Batman battling it out. So let's go ahead and we can look at that really quickly again. So Killer Croc and Batman battling it out again. Killer Croc, cool villain, very cool as far, almost like the Vermin of Spider-Man, but not really. Killer Croc is in the sewers, and in Batman Arkham Asylum, I think he has a really cool, he's really like fun introduction. So if you played that game, if you haven't, it is still a good game. You should go back and play it. Really like Batman Arkham Asylum is like a really perfect game. It's just so well crafted. And then as it gets bigger, it gets a little bit less focused, but I thought Arkham City was also really good. So, or whatever it's called. I think it's called Arkham City. I don't remember. But yes, so some good stuff going on there. Some possibly good buys on maybe some of these comics. Again, nothing is really rising today. I'm just being calm as far as my purchases. I'm trying to sell a couple things that I plan to flip, and then other than that, I'm being patient and seeing what's coming up. Again, this has been a big week of releases as far as like every single day. So we're finishing this out. What is it? Today is Friday. So we're finishing up this series tomorrow with looks like he's going to hunt down Vermin officially and maybe put an end to him. And that will be the end of that series, the Kraven's Last Hunt. Kraven just put himself in the grave, unfortunately. Super interesting, sad, crazy. I know I'm feeling a lot of emotions right now with that. So it's going to be cool. And then we have the last one tomorrow and then the statue on Sunday. So I'll be up nice and early on the weekend. All right, guys, thank you so much. Again, follow me on 3cheeses IG, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram. Be sure to like, these live streams as you're watching. Hit the like button. It really helps out. Make sure you share it with friends or anyone that you think might be interested. Again, just more and more stuff will be coming all the time. The video I'm producing is taking a little bit longer. I'm doing some different stuff, so I'm like teaching myself while I'm producing. Plus, I'm working this week and this weekend, so I'll be a little bit busy, but it will be done sometime today, tomorrow, hopefully. So, all right, thank you so much. I will see you later. Remember, be yourself and eat a cookie. Bye.